Cut. We made a color blooper.
Ugh. I thought we were finally done with color bloopers, but no, they still keep on happening.
You guys are in the alpha blocks colors.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay. Swap the colors back to normal and then we'll do take two. Cut. Okay, who decided to draw something on the wall? Tell me who's responsible for this.
No, he's too smart to do something like that. Actually, his little brother Delta would do that. It still can't be him though. No, because if I were her, she would draw a meme. You know what? I give up.
Finally, I was getting tired of you pointing at someone when we made color bloopers or anything else. And you literally kept on doing this ever since Q became the new director in June 25th, 2019.
Yes, I literally stopped doing that for a lot of times nowadays.
Right, you still kept on doing that, although it wasn't really all of the time. I just think that someone should take your pointing privileges.
Fine, I'm guilty. I was the one who drew decode on the wall. Oh, and I was trying to prove K wrong by teaming up with us.
S. Why on Letterland would Lime V teamed up with you just so she can prove me wrong?
Because we literally had the same plan. And it's called the power of two female letters which are stupid.
Hello, letters. Can you please stop it with all of the fighting, please?
You know what? This is more stupid than my jokes. And I don't want to become enemies with you just like what happened to me and Purple Eye's friendship. I'm sorry for trying to fight with you, Kay.
That's alright, S. I forgive you.
I didn't know Quinier really hates fighting.
Yeah, so brave for her to speak up.
Thanks, Pa.
Well, I guess my pa has a crush on Quinier theory was correct.
Anyways, let's wash off the painting from the wall so we can move on to take three.
Make silent TVO!
Great. I know where this is going. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Omega, Cut. We have a different letter.
Why are we getting this kind of blooper again?
Hey?
Hey, Purple Eye, haven't you realized that the logo says TVO8?
Oh, it does say TVO8.
Let's just get back to the point.
I'm here because Kay is hanging out at H's house. Sorry, I don't have the footage.
Great. Now there's no footage. Can't they just stop it with the no footage thing?
You're just gonna have to deal with the D, so knock it off. Anywho, we'll just wait for Kay to come back and then we'll do take four. Okay, looking good so far.
Win had come back in her studio because wino.
Never mind, Cut. What is up with these badly drawn KID and DES?
Bro, you thought you're about us.
Well, I don't recall four letters that are badly drawn and speak very weirdly.
Do not you mean bear? We done messed up productions KID and S.
I hate to break it to you goofy letters, but you are not talking to the pink Q. You're talking to our new director, Mr. Q.
When RL is Q.
Actually, he got fired because he killed the TVO text, the recovery center, and the fake ones. He basically ruined the logo, and Ontario had to fire him for that. It left the TVO text traumatized. Q also destroyed Dage's house and killed his own brother Wayne. So yeah, that's why he's fired.
But is this so sad I will cry like how Harold Bluetooth replies to hate comments. And we supposed to be here, so we can get our revenge once again.
You don't have to cry about it messed up productions KID and DES. Also, why are you trying to get revenge?
Because the last time I was here, they called me cringe. Only people who still listen to Astronaut in Our Ocean in 2022 are cringe. Bravo, and because you sang astrology in EOZ into time in this studio. Shut up or I'm hitting you with a knife.
You Messed Up Productions letters are really funny.
You really think so?
Of course. I find you four really funny. Although you still need to get out since we don't want you to annoy some people.
Oh, okay. Good luck on becoming a great director.
Take 5, everyone. Major cut. We have a different letter again.
Come on. We already had a different letter in take 3. K?
Why are you here again?
Let's just say that this was a remake of take 3 from movie 1. That take sucked, by the way.
Okay.
Anywho, I'm just I's replacement because he's with a B, N and N, yay, seeing L's new look.
Why is Purple Eyes dot in the shape of a heart?
He's probably daydreaming about L.
B, I don't have a crush on L.
Well, you basically just said that you have a crush on L.
Great, now I'm flustered.
Okay, guys, how do you like my new look?
That's alright. Once he gets back.
Tell Purple Eye that he may be smart, but he's a simp.
As I was saying, once he gets back, we'll do take 6. Oh, my letters. Cut. Why is D very small?
I obviously don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I guess you're correct.
Oh, D looks so cute. I want to pet him.
K, you're embarrassing me.
I agree with you, K. He's smaller than my dot, apparently.
Nobody cares, Purple Eye.
Or, you look less threatening when you're small and it's very cute.
Oh, my letters. You guys are just making me more and more angry. You literally need to stop.
Oh, you wanna fight? You know I'm gonna smash you like a bug, D.
Now you're just scaring me, S.
The joke was actually pretty funny, honestly.
Okay, if you don't stop making fun of me, then I'm leaving.
Wait, if D's small, then that means 1-year-old.
I hate all of you. Every single one of you.
Yes, I'm back to normal. Sorry if I was being very rude to you, guys. It's just I don't like getting embarrassed. Also, I didn't mean to say that I hate all of you. You guys are my friends. And I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Lee. You don't have to apologize. We forgive you. And we didn't mean to embarrass you. People have their own boundaries and we need to respect them.
We still haven't figured out who is responsible for making D small.
Okay, I'm guilty. I was the one who made me small. Sorry about that. Also, I turned into Lime V so I can hide myself.
It's okay, since D turned back to normal. Get the Lime V back here so we can move on to take 7. Not this again. Cut. Why does KID and Das look like that?
Because I accidentally made them look like the 4 ancient cookie heroes from Cookie Run Kingdom. K is holly berry cookie, I is pure vanilla cookie, D is dark cacao cookie, and S is golden cheese cookie.
You know, golden cheese cookie does fit my personality, even though she's not playable yet.
I actually agree with you, S. But the real question is, how is Thorn still alive after Poinsettia killed them?
Торн, мне нравится, как ты сделал Боргала похожим на посох Бьюрванилы, так как он присматривается к нему.
Oh, you must have been the person who revived Thorn the Icelandic letter.
Yep, I was really worried about them. They wanted to die since nobody cared about them, but I patched them up because us Russian letters do care about Thorn.
But how come their eye is all white?
Traumatization. She was still traumatized from Poinsettia.
And that's how I learned something from the Russian letters. I shouldn't just let myself die since people don't care about me, because there are some people who get worried about me. I'm glad that some people do care about me. Maybe I am not a useless letter.
We're glad to have you back, Thorn.
Okay, everyone, let's change KID and Das back to normal, and then we'll do take 8.
Are you kidding me? You had that clapboard for a very long time, and now you broke it.
I'm sorry, Orange A. I'm sorry.
Cut. Did someone paint S yellow and put the tie on her?
No, I'm actually Us's brother, Senmei. Anyways, shut up, I don't care where she is, I hate her. And I wish I wasn't related to her.
You literally have a reason to be here, Senye. So where is your sister?
Nobody cares.
Oh, my letters. S, what happened to you?
The footage can explain everything about that.
When TVO kicks ass has no time.
Well, you stupid. Oh no, I'm running late. And I just realized that the toast tasted soggy. Whatever. Wait, why is blood coming out of my mouth? Is it a razor? Senye, that was not really funny. I'm calling the taxi guy.
Hello, this is the taxi guy, also known as Uppercast T. I'm sorry to say this, but your daily ride to the studio has been cancelled.
What? Why?
It's your brother. He cancelled it for you since he told me that he really hates you.
But I thought he cared about me.
Take this as a lesson, S. Some relatives can be really toxic to you.
This is the main reason why I rarely hang out with you, Senye.
Senye, if you don't apologize to your sister, I'm gonna make you apologize to your actions.
Wait, what? Okay. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be okay, yes. You're a great friend to us, unlike your brother who is the definition of toxic.
Or, think so. Besides, I can be pretty nice to people. I can also make funnier jokes than my brother, especially that razor prank that he pulled on me, which that wasn't funny.
Orange A, where's Pa and Quinye?
I do not know, Mr. D, but I'm sure they'll come back.
Well, we can wait for them to get back to the studio so we can move on to take 9. Look, you've had a good career.
Well, Pa was still sad that he broke his clapboard, so Quinye decided to get him a new one. Here's the footage of what is happening right now.
Sigh, he probably hates me now.
Hey Pa, I know you're still sad that you broke your clapboard, but I got a new one for you.
You know, ever since you joined us, I had a massive crush on you. I never knew that you would love me back.
Wait, you had a crush on me for a very long time, and you never even told me?
Yeah. But I was getting nervous about telling you about it. Besides, I can get pretty emotional sometimes.
Don't worry, Pa. I thought you were very nice also. Emotional or not, you're still the best clapboard guy.
Oh, thanks, Quinye.
You're welcome.
I guess we can go back to the studio for now.
Cut. This time we have a different letter on the TVO text.
How's that even possible?
I agree, although this is not about you, D, so just deal with it. But anyways, who could it be this time, eh?
Hey V, look, O is over there, and he's gonna wake up and kick the A.
Huh? Oh, hey guys, what did I miss? Well, that's a problem. Get out of my spot, you fake letter.
Take 10, everyone.
Oh, my letters. Are you okay, Mr. D?
You don't have to worry about me, Orange A. It only hurt me for a second. So I'm still okay no matter what?
Well, next time you should be more aware that fake letter could have exploded when you least expect it. I'm just saying, Mr. D, be more careful about this.
This is going to be great with my new clapboard.
Hold on. Cut, once again, cut. You guys have your profile picture colors.
Well, that's pretty strange.
Also, the creator wasn't planning on changing our colors to the profile picture colors, but she will do that in another upcoming movie.
Who's responsible for this?
It was Kay's fault this time.
How did you even know that?
Listen, Kay, S told you that she was getting tired of you pointing at someone when we made color bloopers or anything else. And you kept on doing this ever since Q became the new director in June 25th, 2019.
But didn't I said that I barely do that nowadays?
Well, look what you're doing now, Kay. You literally have pointing problems.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I don't have pointing problems.
Yes, you literally have pointing problems.
I think we all know where this is going, so I'm just gonna leave here.
I swear on Letterland if there's gonna be more fighting then I'm leaving this studio.
Calm down, Quinye. You don't want to leave the studio. Besides, you have me. And it's okay if you don't like it when people argue with each other.
Thanks, Pa.
I think Mr. Q also hates fighting.
He's probably tired of it, so I believe you're correct. Don't worry, Lee. Kay is just nothing but a control freak.
Says the person who's comforting a letter who rages all the time.
Just shut. All of us obviously know that I have anger issues.
I'm sorry, D. Maybe I went too far off the line this time, and S can have my pointing privileges for now on.
Don't cry, Kay. Sometimes you're gonna have to learn about people's boundaries and try your best to be nice to them. And personally, I don't think that you're really a control freak since you're a very nice letter.
Thanks, D. I guess I've finally learned my lesson this time.
I'm sure Mr. Q is taking a break for now.
So we're just gonna change the colors back to normal so we can move on to the next take. Also, you look nice in purple uppercase U.
Thanks, Mr. D. I hadn't received a compliment like that for a while. You're a very nice manager.
Cut. We have a different language letter.
I'm obviously not so sure what you're talking about. Ho, what on Letterland are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just Kay's replacement because he's at H's house playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Sorry I don't have the footage. Why is everyone staring at me?
So you don't remember what you did in movie 2? Well, here's a recap. Flashback.
My name is Ho, and I'm gonna be the new producer.
Stop right there. I was the producer first, so you can't replace me.
I don't care. I want to be the producer and that's final.
You should know that when Q became the new director of the TVO Kids logo, me and the clapboard guy Pa helped him. So leave, now.
I am not leaving until I became the new producer.
Okay, that's it. Producer fight.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I will leave and I will never try to replace you again.
End of flashback. It was really rude of you when you tried to replace me. And now that you're back, I'm kicking you out of the studio right now. This will be a taste of revenge. Well, it looks like I'm the best and you're the worst. I was a fusion all along. Great. Now he knows our terrible secret.
I'm sure that he doesn't actually care that Ho was a fusion. He was only mad at us since we tried to replace him. Although we did learn our lesson. It's not nice to force someone to leave for no reason. That way you can replace them.
Uppercase U, I'm sorry that we tried to replace you even if you've been here for a very long time. You were an inspiration to us and we wanted to be just like you one day. We didn't mean to be rude to you. We just wanted to be part of the team. But I guess fusions can't be producers.
Yes, I did cover myself with pink paint. I was trying to hide the fact that I was a fusion. Well, I'm leaving.
Halo, before you leave, I have something to tell you.
What do you want?
I'm sorry that I was also rude to you and had a fight with you. I just wanted to protect my job, and I didn't know that you actually wanted to be just like me. And I forgive you. I hope that your dream finally comes true one day, even if you're a fusion. Fusion or not, I wish the best for you.
Thanks, uppercase U.
Now that was really nice for uppercase U.
At least he doesn't know about my secret, but that's okay. Nobody is allowed to know about me.
Anyways, once K gets back, we'll do take 12. Cut. Okay, who's responsible for changing the colors to the Rainbow Friends colors?
It's not my fault this time.
Then why don't you look at yourself, Oh? It's very obvious that you did it.
Oh, whoops.
Also, Mr. Q, you're green now.
What do you mean by that? Oh, you're right.
You almost look like me, Mr. Q, even though that color is not really accurate to mine.
I guess you're correct, Mr. D.
We already had that kind of moment, Mr. D.
Anyways, let's change the colors back to normal. That way we can move on to the next take. And that take will be take 13.
Whenever
Did the TVO text just light up for a split second?
Yes, but as long as it doesn't explode, then we're gonna be just fine.
What just happened?
Well, that didn't exploded them into the sky. I should have used more explosive powder. Well, it looks like I'm using the same trick. Say goodbye to the studio, losers.
And say goodbye to your days of exploding the studio, Evil Anna.
Well, that didn't kill me.
Thanks for kicking Evil Anna out of the studio, Quinn Ye. She finally got what she deserved for exploding our studio multiple times. You know, I wish I could be really brave just like you, Quinn Ye. And someday I want to protect the studio from all the bad stuff that was about to happen. Although I'm just a clapboard guy who can get really emotional sometimes.
Don't worry, Pa. I believe that you can be brave even if you can get emotional sometimes. I'm always here for you no matter what.
Since that certain letter who tried to explode our studio has finally been kicked out, let's get the TVO text back so we can move on to take 14. Another color blooper really again.
Oh, my letters. Why do we keep having color bloopers every single time? Like, come on. We already had these kinds of bloopers 3 times already.
Shut up, D. Nobody cares about these color bloopers. And next time, don't rage very loudly. As I was saying, you guys are in the Cubo colors even though that program died last year.
Oh, whoops.
I knew that you're the one who changed our colors to the Cubo colors. Even though that program shut down last year.
Enough with the Cubo is that stuff. Let's change the colors back to normal so we can move on to take 15. Oh great, cut. We have a different letter.
Why do we always keep on having different letters every single time? I am seriously on the final straw right now. These bloopers are making me really angry.
You know what? I'm leaving here once again.
What on Letterland is his problem?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just S's replacement, because she's on a boat with C and only A. Sorry I don't have the footage.
I guess I was correct the entire time. Mr. Q hates D. Since Mr. Q is taking a break, let's wait for S to come back, so we can move on to the next take.
Well, Mr. Q was in room 1 and we don't know why he's in that room. Oh well, let's just check it out already.
He has literally crossed the line this time. I am sick and tired of him raging from now on.
Hey Mr. Q, remember the promise we made? Flashback. When people go too far, punish them by beating them up.
I don't think that's a good idea, Will. Besides, it might get me fired.
Not unless you punish them outside of the studio.
That's actually a great idea, Will.
My ideas will never fail you. End of flashback.
Yes, Will. I did remember what we were gonna do when D gets too far on raging.
Well, it's now the perfect time to give him the punishment.
You're correct. In the next take, also known as take 16, D is gonna regret raging every single time.
him a lesson.
Oh, my letters. Cut. The TVO text is gone now.
Don't do it, You already kept on doing this for a lot of time. Whatever. I'm gonna do it. It's not even the same without you.
Oh, my letters. I can't take it anymore with all of these stupid bloopers. I am sick and tired of all of the bloopers we make. Enough is enough.
Go on. Apologize.
Apologizing for just raging?
You kept on raging every single time. Not only that, you were mean to your friends.
That was a misunderstanding, Mr. Q.
We better have a talk about this, Steve. Now come with me to room 1. You think that raging every single time is okay? No, it's not.
Well, you don't realize that I have anger issues, and that's fine. Sometimes people get a little bit angry about stuff sometimes.
I don't care that you have anger issues. It's not okay for you to rage all the time.
Who are you supposed to be?
Oh, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm another version of Mr. Q. My name is Quill.
Quill, I'm not liking this. I thought Mr. Q was really nice.
We lied. He hates letters like you. Now, punishment time.
I don't like this. No, please stop. You're hurting me really badly.
I don't care. Now shut up. I hope that will teach you a lesson.
That didn't teach me anything at all. You hurt me real badly.
And you know what? You're fired until your lesson has been learned.
Whatever. You betrayed all of us.
Betrayed you? No, I'm trying my best to be more better than Q.
That's a lie. I know that he wouldn't do that in the first place.
And don't come back until the lesson is learned.
This can't be happening. Mr. Q just fired D for just raging. He even beat him up for that. Was Q's replacement a traitor all along? No, I can't tell Ontario about this. He would hate me if I tried to warn him. Whatever. I guess we're stuck with him now, and there's nothing I can do. Oh, my letters. I hate this place. If only Q didn't kill the TVO text at the first place.
Hey, everyone. I decided to fire D since I had enough of him raging. He will come back once he learns his lesson.
Bruh, what are we gonna do without him?
Well, you have me. And I also have this thing to make me look like TLD. It only works on Mr. Letters, by the way.
Although it doesn't work on me for obvious reasons.
Wait, who's gonna be the manager now?
I decided to hire my friend Mrs. S to replace me as the manager.
I guess we're just gonna take a break for now. So when Mrs. S finally gets here, we'll do take 17.
Son, you've been quiet lately. What's the problem? Oh, my letters. What happened to you?
I rather not talk about it. Just leave me alone for now.
Don't worry. You can tell me about it. I'm always here for you. So, what happened?
Remember how I always thought that Mr. Q was a good replacement? Well, he fired me for just raging, and he even beat me up for that. It was so stupid of him to do that to me. Why do I even have anger issues anyways? I'm making a bad letter out of myself and Mr. Q hates me for that. I will never be good enough for the studio.
It's gonna be okay, son. I'll always be there for you no matter what. And you're not a bad letter even if you have anger issues. So don't listen to what Mr. Q says about you. He's a jerk anyways.
Or, thanks, Dad. You're the best.
You're welcome, son.
Major cut. We have a Russian letter and a Greek letter this time. I couldn't really tell which one is the Russian letter and which one is the Greek letter.
Actually, they're both from the same language. They can also be considered as Cyrillic letters.
Oh, so that's why I got confused with their languages.
Anyways, who could it be this time?
Canada.
Oh, I'm just Bloopers' replacement, because he's getting his voice changed since his voice was becoming bland for him.
and I'm Kay's replacement. Because he's on a high seas adventure with Agent Onye. Sorry, we don't have the footage.
Since when will Onye finally get an appearance?
Anytime, Mr. Q. Anytime.
Hey guys, what do you think about my new voice?
I think your new voice sounds really good, T. Although this is the last time you've changed your voice. Do you understand?
I understand, V. Now, get out of here, you Russian letter.
Nice catch, Mrs. S. I'm surprised you're more aware than Mr. D. Anyways, let's just wait for K to come back so we can move on to take 18. What the? Cut. Why is the TVO text stuck together in glue?
It's just a prank, Mr. Q.
Oh great, not you again. Senye, I always thought you were a nice letter to me. But no, you pulled a really bad prank on me in take 8.
That's just what I like to do.
So let me get this straight. You're a heartless letter who pulls really horrible pranks to people when it's not funny, and you really hate your sister.
Yeah, that's me.
You don't even realize that you're actually a really bad person, but yet you just ignore the fact that you are one.
Look at me and see if I actually care. No, I don't care about what you just said.
Mr. D has a point, Senye. You literally kept on doing this to other letters and it's making them either really angry or really sad. I don't even know how come you treated me really good at the first place, but then you pulled that heartless prank on me.
I didn't even like you in the first place. Don't you get it? Nobody likes you. You're weird and annoying, and stupid, and stop telling me that Epsilon hates me. X doesn't even look like strawberry crepe cookie. That's not how you play checkers. And how did you even put a whole pineapple in the blender without the lid? Everyone here thinks you're stupid, and they all want you to just go away. Why am I getting this dark feeling to me after I just told my sister that I don't like her?
Well, that's actually called regret. And you never had that in your life, have you?
I guess that's why nobody even likes me. Because I'm just a heartless prankster who doesn't even care about his sister, all because she's annoying. But it's too late to apologize for my actions, since I could have realized about all of this in the first place.
I'm glad Senye is starting to realize that his actions have consequences. I hope he will finally change his ways someday. But anyways, let's get the TVO text out of the glue so we can move on to take 19. Mr. D, why are you sleeping?
Huh? Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Q. I got really tired, but then I fell asleep.
I understand how you feel, Mr. D, but next time, don't fall asleep.
What I'm really tired about is the fact that he's such an
Anyways, take 20, everyone. Oh great, I know where this is going. Cut, we can cut. Is it to gain?
No guys, I'm actually invisible.
K, invisible. Don't be so stupid, Mr. Q. K is not invisible. Oh, I guess you're correct.
How did K even become invisible?
Well, I found a certain potion in V's basement, so I decided to try it out for myself. Although it will wear off if someone hits you.
Well, that's a stupid way to remove an effect.
I agree. Also, there's still a little bit left in the bottle somehow, so I gave the rest to Mrs. S.
Hey, Mr. Q, you should have the rest of the invisible potion and try to scare your friend, Mr. D.
I'm not so sure if that's a good idea.
Come on. Scaring your friends is really funny.
I think you should use the invisible potion to beat up your friend, Mr. Q.
I guess that sounds like a great idea.
I wonder what Mrs. S is planning to do with that potion.
Guys, I know this might sound weird, but why do I feel like someone is behind me? Hey, stop beating me up. I'm a really nice person, you know. What did I even do to you? I don't deserve this.
What just happened to Mr. D?
That was literally so funny. You should have seen the look on your face, Mr. D. Don't you agree with me, Mrs. S?
I agree. That was so hilarious.
Why are you laughing at me, Mr. Q? That wasn't even funny.
Well, that prank was more funnier than you, Mr. D.
How could you say that to your friend?
Actually, you're no longer my friend. I believe Mrs. S is a more greater friend to me than you. She's funny, more aware, and I'd rather be best friends with her.
What? You can't just betray our friendship like that. You're hurting my feelings.
I don't care about your feelings, Mr. D. I'm moving on from you.
Mr. Q, you just betrayed your best friend and made him cry. That was so heartless for you to do.
Yeah, Mr. Q, you shouldn't made him cry like that.
Whatever. At least I'm finally no longer friends with him. And you can't tell Ontario about this because he will probably hate you since I'm supposed to replace that logo Killer Q.
You're becoming way worse than Q. It's like Ontario hired you to replace him, but instead of becoming better than him, you become a backstabbing friend to Mr. D. And he doesn't even deserve this. So you better keep your mouth shut, and someday you'll be the one to apologize for your consequences.
Fine, I'll shut up. Let's just hide his injuries so we can finally move on to take 21.
You know, I do have a theory that Q may be possessed by someone. I don't actually think that he would kill all of his friends at the first place.
That's a great theory, uppercase U. I feel bad for him getting blamed for all of the things he didn't even do at the first place.
I think we should come up with a plan to bring back TLD in the studio. I mean, it's not really the same without him.
How about this? In take 24, when Mr. Q is not looking, we should leave the studio, go to D's house, and tell him that we're giving him another chance to get revenge on Mr. Q.
Now that's an amazing idea, Orange A.
So, are we friends?
Definitely friends until the end.
Cut. Why is D here and why does he look like that?
Actually, you got it all wrong. My name is Jumpstart D, and I'm one of Crazy K Studios fans. I know it's been a while since we had a cameo in this series. Anyways, I'm just Mr. D's replacement, because he's hanging out with Mr. B. You might wanna explain yourself after the footage.
I seriously can't believe Mr. Q would betray me like this. I thought we are supposed to be best friends.
Hey, forget about that heartless jerk. It's better if you just move on from him and try to make new friends.
I know it would be better if I just move on, but I can't even forget about all of the times we had fun together, until he beat me up and betrayed me.
I understand. Moving on from the past can be really hard sometimes. But maybe one day you can stand up for yourself and tell him how you feel. Even if he doesn't care, it's good to speak up the truth.
You know what? If Mr. Q is gonna betray me, I'm gonna do the same thing to him as well. Mr. B, you're my new best friend.
Aw, thanks, Mr. D. You're a really nice letter that anyone could have.
Well, it looks like someone is feeling jealous. Anything to say for yourself, Mr. Q?
Look, I don't care if he does the same thing to me. I just wanted him to get out of my life and that's it. Let's just wait for that annoyance to come back here so we can finally do take 22. Wait, cut. Did someone try to make a fake TLD?
What? I just wanted to make Mr. D feel safe from you. I mean, look at him. He's a really nice letter who is very caring about others. Why would you even hate him?
That's because he was such an annoyance to me. Now get out of here.
But Mr. D was supposed to be your best friend. How could you betray him like that?
Get out or else things will become even worse.
There's no way you're gonna beat me up until I feel half conscious. Quill.
Stay hold, darling. Hold my hand. You never listen.
Hey, this tastes like cake.
Are you kidding me, yes?
I just like cake, purple eye.
Well, you should have shed.
Just get out of here, B. And you're not supposed to know who that certain person is.
That's why nobody wants to be friends with you. You have no friends, and Mrs. S actually feels bad for Mr. D. That's why you need to know what self-control is. Because your intrusive thoughts are taking over your mind. How do you like that? That's why you can't just fire TLD for just raging. And that's stupid.
Please get out of the studio.
Yeah, I'll get out of the studio. I guess I was being too harsh on you, but nobody cares about that. You're just manipulative anyways.
Let's just take a break and then we'll do take 23.
I thought we were gonna start our plan in take 24.
Well, I decided to just do it already. Mr. Q has officially crossed the line and we need to expose him for this.
I believe Mr. Q had a hard time with making friends, because everyone was pretty much an annoyance to him. So that's why he has another clone named Quill. That person was supposed to make his life a little more easier, although he doesn't even realize that he's doing really bad things to others.
That sounds like a great theory, uppercase U. But let's not talk about Mr. Q for now. We need to get D back in the studio.
What have I done? I'm making a bad letter out of myself and Mr. Q hates me for that. Is this what people actually think about me? This is all my fault. Quill ruined my life.
Hey T, mind if we could talk to you for a second?
What are you guys doing here?
Well, while you were getting beaten up and fired by Quill, I actually heard everything in that room. I didn't tell Ontario about this in the first place because I knew he would hate me.
But after you got fired, Mr. Q betrayed his best friend Mr. D, and that was all, because he was a quote-unquote annoyance to him.
I knew their friendship wouldn't last forever.
Anyways, after that me and uppercase U decided to come up with a plan to bring you back. It wasn't even the same without you.
But nobody probably even likes me. I'm just some raging letter with anger issues.
Hey, don't blame yourself. Mr. Q just doesn't understand about your problems, and he really needs to learn how to control himself. Maybe this could be a great chance to stand up for yourself and show how much of a heartless jerk Mr. Q is.
I guess I don't have to be afraid anymore.
Now that's the spirit.
Thanks a lot, uppercase U and Orange A. You two are the best producer and helper anyone has had on their side.
Well, we better start heading back to the studio so we can finally expose how much of a terrible person Mr. Q is becoming.
Well, passed easily.
No, this can't be happening. Cut.
Why did you say cut? There's nothing wrong this time.
Guys, look. TLD finally came back in the studio.
Oh my letters. He really is back in the studio. I really missed him a lot.
Yeah!
We're glad to have you back, D. It wasn't even the same without you.
Or, I'm glad to have you guys back here.
Enough with all of this. D, did you finally learn your lesson this time?
You didn't even give me any lessons. All you did was that you beat me up and fired me for just raging.
I was tired of you raging. All you just do is rage every single time for simple mistakes. And I am not the final straw, because nobody is supposed to know the truth about all of this.
I already knew who you were at the first place, Quill. I was the one who heard everything. I even came up with a plan with uppercase U to bring back D.
You were not even supposed to know about all of this in the first place.
Well, it's too late now, Mr. Q.
Wait, Mr. Q and that one guy named Quill are the same person.
Yes, they are. By the way, Quill is a cyan version of Mr. Q with white eyes. And he's literally right in front of us right now.
Oh, who knew they were the same person? Quill is just worse than the logo killer Q, and I'm starting to think that he's not a logo killer at all.
I agree with you, S. I mean, take a look at this entire theory I wrote. Now, Orange A, you should know that I was trying to be better than Q ever since the incident happened with the logo.
That's literally the opposite of what you just said.
I agree. You can't just betray all of us like that, you backstabber.
Quill, I don't even know who you are, but you're making Mr. Q become a really horrible person.
Oh, my letters. I was helping him so he could have a better life and better friends.
So that's why you betrayed me. It was your fault that Mr. Q can't control himself and his intrusive thoughts are taking over.
Okay, that's it. I've officially had enough with every single one of you.
Oh crap, you better run for your lives, everyone.
is.
Suck it up, you simp. And say goodbye to your useless girlfriend.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll protect all of you from Quill. Mr. Q, we all thought that you'll be a good replacement for Q. But no, you ended up betraying all of us. You're such a backstabber.
Do you guys think you're gonna stop me? No, you were never gonna stop me from giving you guys a sweet taste of revenge. I am untouchable, and I won't be killed.
You're not untouchable. You're controlling Mr. Q by making him a really horrible person. You don't even know how I feel when you made him betray me with Mrs. S. I felt like I was not a good friend to him, and I was backstabbed. He promised me that we are gonna stay together as best friends. But he lied. You stupid little liar. I hate you really much for what have you done to me. I wish you could. Just get out of my life. Just leave. Now.
Now that was a bad time for that.
How did you even get here?
Uppercase, you called me while Orange A passed out since he was unconscious from the ground after you threw him off.
Don't you dare fire me, Ontario. And if you do that, I will beat you up.
Well, you're not doing that and you're fired. I am sick and tired of all of your manipulation. And I can't even trust anyone because of you.
Fine. This was all Quill's fault anyways. Although I did accept the fact that he's a part of me.
Oh, and Ontario, before you go, you might want to look at this.
I could have realized about all of this in the first place. But no, I decided to fire Q and replaced him with that manipulative backstabber. I know it's just a theory that Uppercase you made, but this could be the reason why Q decided to ruin the logo when he wouldn't do that in the first place.
Well, that was terrifying.
I agree. At least we're safe from Quill, who was trying to stab our backs. Get it? Backstabbed.
That's not funny. S.
Well, I have some bad news for you guys. The movie is gonna have to be discontinued.
No, this can't be happening.
Bro, what are we even gonna do now?
Don't worry, everyone. We will continue once we find out the truth about Q.
Yeah, I really hope he'll come back in the studio. It wasn't even the same without him.
That's a wrap. Everyone leave the studio.